a revisor, or maybe a cakewalk for a lot of the members on the panel already. But I was going through a few of the videos about communication, and I just felt like sharing this as a nugget in terms of understanding how to train your brain in terms of getting out of a haystack of things when you are put in spot. It can be useful when you are in deep conversations with your clients. It's definitely useful when we go through debates and what's your perspective every Monday during our meetings. So it's all about training your brain in terms of thinking faster and making it as clear as possible so that a 7-year-old can also understand what you're trying to convey. So that's the agenda, and it's basically about frameworks. So I'm not very sure. Maybe a few of the members are already using this. A lot of the people out there in the world are using it for sure. However, it was new for me in the recent days, and that's why I thought of sharing it across. Though there are multiple frameworks available and there are multiple frameworks you can really work on. However, this one is the most simplest one, which I thought of starting off with, which is called 3-2-1. Now, how it really works is one topic or one term when it's given to your brain, as the picture was showing in the previous slide. There's a haystack of things, which is it's a very complex thing, our human brain, and it just starts collaborating each and every information, anything and everything you've heard about that term in the recent past, or even maybe in the in deeper back in the past, say for example 10 years back or 15 years back. It might just throw up on you and you could just start blabbering about it. If you're confident, if you have a framework, it really helps to put it in a clear speech. In case you're not, you can start stammering, or maybe there are gaps in your communication, which happens to me almost all the times. So that's why this was very fascinating for me, at least, and I thought of sharing it across. So how it really works is, if a term is thrown across to you, or if a topic is thrown across to your mind, you can divide the entire topic into these three parts, which is a 3-2-1 strategy, a 3-2-1 framework. Now, how it really works, 3-2-1 framework is 3 steps, 2 types, and one thing. It's as simple as one thing which comes to your brain. You can quickly divide the thing into 2 types. So what can be the 2 major broad types of this particular topic? And further dividing it into 3 steps as to how you can really achieve that particular term, or whatever that term can be. So just to give you an example, well, the first thing, or maybe what comes to my mind right now, is customer retention or client retention. So if I have to explain it to a group of intellectuals like you guys, I'll quickly keep one thing, which is customer retention. I'll see what will be the 2 types. So my brain says, okay, 2 types can be probably a new customer retention and a customer retention for my existing clients. I can divide how can I really achieve this customer retention for both the types of clients into 3 steps further. So again, it comes to my mind. What comes to my mind is integrity. So first thing which comes to my integrity as part of 3 steps, that as honest as possible, whatever honest with full integrity, if I work, I'll definitely get a reference and I can hop on to my next project from the same client. Second is meeting deadlines if required. So if the clients have their deadlines, like it's happening in my life right now as I speak, there are a lot of clients who have to enter into their new houses by 22nd as Navratras are starting. So if I meet my deadlines, instead of promising 22nd, if I close it up by 18th or 17th, that can really help me to retain the same client. That can really help me to get more references. Third can be really a world-class after-sales services. So anything and everything related to my system can really help me to grow, can really help me to bring a smile on my client's face and get again references. So technically, I don't really need to allocate a lot of budgets, though at one point of time I will need to, but initial days, I don't really need to, spend a lot on marketing. If I can really retain my existing clients, I've seen, and history has proved it, that yes, I do get references, very strong references from my existing clients itself. So that's how the frameworks work. So what I wanted to share was that whatever topic comes to mind, you can divide it into these 3 things, and it can really make it simple. Try it out. There are multiple other frameworks available. I'm yet to do more research, see some more videos on these, but I thought this is the most simplest one we can really execute in our lives. One quick how do we really improve in using these frameworks is definitely context, books, knowledge all around, because these three things can come from anywhere. A third thing which I can add to context is listening. I think this is one major term which people around me, or even me, or I've seen it's really lacking in us. So listening from others and understanding what they're trying to put across can also put context in your brain to be used maybe 5 years later, 6 years later, or any time, maybe in 5 minutes from today. So second point, how to improve was what I feel is mental health is directly proportional to physical health. So if there's continuous physical activity which we are going through every day, that really makes our brain to to act quickly, think quickly, and present it quickly. And the last point to improve, as per me, was that to communicate it, make it as simple as possible, so that even a 7-year-old can easily understand it. So that was a quick knowledge nugget for the day from my side. Thank you everyone for listening.